Okay, hello everyone, good afternoon. We are Team Skillaround, and we can think of ourselves as the Tinder Airbnb for short-term projects. So here we are, and we'd like to present you with a problem you've probably encountered. So the idea is, on one of these images, most of us have probably gone through that. So whether it is when you're applying for opportunities, whether it is when you're receiving these opportunities on your desk, whether it's virtually or physically, and where you have to go through a lot of text to find the right candidate, through your meshes of networks and so on. So anyway, there clearly could be a very distinct feeling of brace yourselves. We have to do this as we have to find the right candidate, or I have to find the right thing. So where does our solution come in? Our solution comes in with a very particular thing within this. We have found our niche in this short-term projects to be the speaker events in Europe. So what we want to develop and what we have been developing for the past 48 hours is a web platform and an app that connects skilled individuals, so qualified individuals, to speaker events in Europe. So how are we better than everyone else, since it's such a crowded market, especially if we take the whole job market? The point is that, as I mentioned before, there's so much text, and sometimes you get so much different user experience on these websites, and sometimes you're really not sure of having found the best option for you. So what if you really want to strike it well, but with that one opportunity of finding your event in Europe and being able to talk to people, share your skill, or find someone with that skill to talk to someone? So we really want to innovate with data display, so that skills of an individual, as you can see from our screenshot of our app, is that you can see not only ratings from past events of the individual, but you can see their skills very visually displayed. So we're trying to cut back on text as much as possible. So if you're looking for an individual, you can immediately see what skills this person has, how strong they are in that, and if they really are fit to talk about it. So there's more things down there, but anyway, we just picked that. So yeah, there's a track history of how this person was rated in the past. Here you can see a screenshot of how this person would be, an applicant would be applying to an event. So Web Summit is a conference happening this year, and this for the 42% is the match, how well an applicant's skill match what is required to speak at this event for a UI UX designer. And if you like it, you can swipe, but in this case probably you wouldn't be allowed to swipe because the match is too low. This one here is just for the applicant to fill out its data, from which we will then convert to very visually presented data, as you can see there. Next. Yeah. So yeah, this is currently our web platform under active development. Yeah, so quickly to give you an overview of the market, it's quite of a crowded space. Here we are taking all of the job market websites and apps. So we will basically want to have amazing user experience. So this is an enjoyable experience. It's something that you feel like using, like, hey, let's do this. Let's apply for a cool speaker event, whether it's a big conference or a smaller thing. But here, off you go. We are thinking of a freemium model and definitely try and crack down and provide a cheaper service.
Thank you.
Yep.
Thank you. So now is the time for a question from the jury. Could you please use the microphone? Thank you.
How much, maybe I didn't get it right, but as I understand, you are helping to find speakers for the event, right?
Both ways.
Both ways, okay. But isn't it rather so that the good speakers are sought after, so that they don't need to apply anywhere?
Well, that depends. I mean, if you want Elon Musk to speak at your next conference, I'm sure you don't need to go on our platform to find him. Maybe you have a direct contact. The point is that there's a range of events, and there's a lot of people out there, and you might not want to get the best star to speak at your event. You might want to get someone just experienced in a particular field, and you might not know about them, so you would come on our platform and look who is fit and willing to participate in your event. So,
Yeah, I understand. I understand your part that you want to have all those nice speakers. I'm not speaking about Elon Musk and such people, but let's say good startup founders, great speakers who have done stuff and are good in their field, or UX speakers, for example. I understand that you want to have them on your platform. But the point is, at least for me, I've been hunting for people as well, and it's rather the question that. These peoples are sought after anyway. They don't need to register somewhere to get to be speakers on good event. So this is what I'm kind of asking. Is it a problem for them? Why should they register on your site at all?
oh, clearly, maybe we didn't consider people that are so certain that they're so great and amazing that they wouldn't even be using our platform. But I guess we're opening the scope here for people, for all kinds of people. So I mean, even those without any exclusion. The point is, as we heard yesterday from our jury, there. And at conferences, main speakers often fail to appear. And definitely we could start by trying to be the backup providers of speakers, so as to have people that are equally fit to talk and that you could find on our platform. So there's many ways to look at this, and definitely the point here is how do we actually start, how do we get traction, and well, that's definitely one way, but the point is we actually would want even Elon Musk to use our platform one day, and well, yeah, be found by their dreams.
Thank you.